As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Erick Morales, 5 foot 8 inches tall, with a reach of 72 inches. Up against him, it's Juan Francisco Estrada, 5 foot 4 inches tall, and he's got a reach of 66 inches. Here comes Erick El Terrible Morales. He defeated 15 world champions during the course of his career, and he's going to try and light up his opponent again tonight. And they'll be facing Juan Francisco Estrada, one of the best fighters Mexico's ever produced, a two-weight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right. Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. There's a scoring blow. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. The straights continue to score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut doesn't get through. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Morales in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a...
Terrible round, that is.
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Good defense to block the hook. Another scoring shot there. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make a mistake.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. You can't score with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Morales in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that.
Bell rings and we start the third. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. Left hook, it's finding its target. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Morales in that last round. That was on.
The fight's not over yet.
On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. That's the left uppercut. Nice counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Morales in that last round. Pretty dominant.
To win this round.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Let's start the 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Counter punching. Straight right just misses. Nice counter. El Gallo is hurt. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morales in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. That uppercut misses. Estrada is in trouble. Somehow weathered the storm. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold it right there. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talking about Morales in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out. There's the bell for round 8. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? That uppercut doesn't land. Do you believe this? If this wasn't in the game plan, Morales has to find a way out of this. Very close. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what